This incident comes from Gujranwala, a city that never truly sleeps but pretends it does. Factories run through the night. Trucks pass quietly at odd hours. Lights flicker behind half-closed curtains. And on one such street, a narrow road lined with aging houses and rusted balcony grills, lived a man named Imran. Imran was 32 years old, unmarried. Quiet, the kind of man people remembered only when he stopped showing up. He worked as a machine operator in a textile factory, the night shift, 6 days a week, 10 hours a night. His routine never changed. Clock in at 6 p.m. Clock out a little after 1:30 a.m. Tea at the roadside stall. Walk home. Sleep. No drinking. No enemies. No history of mental illness. That's why what happened next still doesn't make sense. The house. Imran lived in the upper portion of a 2-story house. The lower portion was rented by an elderly couple who slept early and rarely interacted. The staircase leading to Imran's portion was narrow and poorly lit. One bulb at the top, always flickering. The balcony faced the street. From there you could see a closed medical store, a broken streetlight, a small intersection that stayed empty after midnight. Imran often stood there after work, cooling down, listening to the night. Neighbors later said he liked the quiet, but quiet, as it turns out, is never empty. The night everything changed. Saturday, November cold had just begun to creep in. Imran finished work at 1:47 a.m. CCTV footage from the factory showed him leaving alone, lunchbox in hand, jacket zipped up. Nothing unusual. At 2:06 a.m., he unlocked his house door. The lower floor tenants heard his footsteps on the stairs. They would later confirm this. At 2:10 a.m., Imran made tea. At 2:14 a.m., he sent a voice message to his younger brother Salman. Salman listened to it later, many times. Imran sounded normal. Tired, but normal. I'm home. Lights are on, but something feels off. A pause. A small laugh. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Long shift, the message ended. Nothing alarming. Yet, 2:17 a.m. 3 minutes later, something happened. Imran's WhatsApp status showed online. No message sent. No call made. Just online. Salman noticed it in the morning and thought nothing of it. At the time, Imran was not using his phone, because at exactly 2:17 a.m., something else was happening. What the neighbor saw. Across the street lived Rashid, a shopkeeper who often stayed awake late watching TV. He later told police he had stepped outside for fresh air. That's when he noticed Imran, standing on the balcony, completely still. At first, Rashid thought Imran was just lost in thought. But something felt wrong. Imran wasn't leaning, wasn't smoking, wasn't on his phone. He wasn't blinking. Just standing there, staring down at the empty street. Minutes passed. Rashid checked the time. 2:19 a.m. Imran still hadn't moved. No shifting weight, no cough, no sigh. Just standing for 6 full minutes. Then, slowly, Imran raised his right hand and waved. A slow, deliberate wave. Rashid hesitated, then waved back. Imran lowered his hand, turned, and stepped back into the darkness of the house. That was the last time anyone saw Imran alive. The morning. At 9:11 a.m., Salman tried calling his brother. No answer. At 10:30 a.m., again. Still nothing. By noon, the family was worried. Imran never ignored calls. They went to the house. The door was locked. From the inside. Windows closed. Curtains drawn. Police were called. The locked room. When police broke the door open, they expected chaos. They found none. Imran was sitting on a chair in his bedroom, back straight, hands resting on his thighs, eyes open, mouth slightly smiling, like someone paused mid-thought. No blood, no wounds, no sign of struggle. The room was neat, bed made, shoes aligned, curtains half open. Cause of death would later be ruled cardiac arrest, but the doctors couldn't explain why. Imran had no heart condition, no drugs, no alcohol, no poison. Then someone noticed the phone. The phone. It was lying on the bed, face down, still recording. A video file. Duration, 1 minute 12 seconds. Timestamp, 2:16 am. 2:17 am. Police pressed play. The video. The video opened with darkness. Then, the camera adjusted. Imran was visible, asleep, peacefully. Then, the frame shifted. Not shaken, not dropped, shifted. As if someone had adjusted the phone angle. A shadow appeared behind Imran. Tall, too thin. It didn't walk into frame, it was already there, just becoming visible. The shadow leaned down, close to Imran's ear, and whispered, "Don't turn around. They're watching." Imran's eyes opened, wide. At 2:17 am, he stood up, walked out of frame. The video ended. The final detail. Police checked nearby street CCTV. At 2:17 am, Imran was visible on the balcony, standing, waving. But when officers zoomed in, the face was wrong. Not blurred, not shadowed, just wrong. As if someone had copied Imran imperfectly. Same body, same clothes, different presence, aftermath. The case was marked unexplained. The video was sealed. The family moved away. The house remains empty. Neighbors say sometimes, at night, the balcony light turns on, and someone stands there, waiting. Still, some people disappear, some people die, and some people are replaced, because not everything that comes home after 2 am is what left.